Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Solo to Masters back, or if you're new to my channel, Receiver on YT. Basically, what I started doing was this series where I kind of take you into my head exactly how I'm going to climb all the way to Masters, starting from Bronze 4. First video, we had to get to level 10, which I banged that out pretty quick. Got my 4K20 on Bloodhound, obviously kind of smurfing, I guess you could say. But now we're in ranked, and this is just bronze. Not much to worry about in these low elos. You don't lose any RP, so there's nothing at stake really. Pretty much every game is just even. Well, literally word for word, every game you're even no matter what. You can never go down, you can only go up. But right here, there's a little bit to take away from this game, I would say. And the first team we fight is not the worst team in the world. The Bloodhound kind of gets into a weird position, and this is also my first game on in the day. As you can see, I'm just missing every shot with the Hipfire G7, not really going my way. But right here I don't heal because we have a kid kind of pinned, so there's no real point for me to heal. I just need to hold a really good angle. As you can see, I'm holding a really good angle on the left where I can see that kid, but where his friend cannot see me. And then I take shots at his boy, hit him for 108, and right here I'm like, I need to push up. I don't need to be healing here because they're weaker than I am in reality. And right here I get a knock on one. But now I should heal, okay? This other kid, I hear him popping cells. It's a Wattson. He set up a fence. This is a bad misplay by me, and it could have costed my team this game right here. I kind of push in. The Wattson kind of jumps out on me, and I miss every bullet. I mean, that's really my fault. Like I said, first game on, but terrible aim nonetheless. And I really costed my team this fight right here and gave them a chance to kind of regroup. A lot goes wrong right here, and you can see why. This was bad positioning. I should have just reset, so there is always some to take away. I think I'm just going to out-fry them, and this kid's actually not bad. He's throwing thermites and hitting me with it. Knocks my other teammates, so now it's a 1v1 versus Caustic, and I'm like, oh my goodness, dude. No way I just threw this game. Luckily, though, Caustic, he plays a little slow, a little nervous, but I understand, what he's going through. It's bronze. He thinks the kid's going to push him, which is definitely something that happens, quite a bit in any elo, so definitely pretty understandable there. So he finally reses me right here, right in front of the door, so I could get destroyed potentially, but he sticks the res on me, and right here I make another bad mistake where I can hear the kid right in front of me, and luckily I get the bat off, and now I heard him sticking the res on his teammate, so I'm like, I need to push up. I need to figure out where these kids are at, and I need to win this fight. So it's me versus the Wattson. I noticed the Wattson hasn't healed too much. Get a nice knock on her. I go to finish her, and then her teammate starts shooting me in the back, so I'm like, all right, now I got to focus on this Wraith. I'm just going to keep shooting. That was Loba, sorry. I thought that was Wraith. That was Loba. But now is a really good time in the game. We get to loot up. We won the first fight. Kind of a little bit lucky, I guess you could say. I don't know. Not really my best performance of all time by any stretch of the imagination, but we got the job done, and that's kind of what matters. Now I just need to get heals, need to get geared up, and that's what I'm going to do. I think for some, I don't know. You let me know in the comments if you're watching this series what you want me to do. Do you like when I fast forward in between every gunfight, or do you want to see my rotations, what I'm thinking in my head, exactly what I'm going through? This game, I think I'm just going to kind of take you through what's going on in my head, my exact rotations and everything going on. So, popping syringes here, obviously just healing back up from that fight still. Asking my teammate for syringes right here. We're pinging back and forth. He says he needs shield, so I keep saying I need health, just kind of trolling a little bit. But, overall, good start to the game. Got 3 KP. The max you can have is 6 if you didn't know. And, all we need is 3 more KP and we're max on the game. But, this is bronze. There's only 10 squads left, and this turns out to be an epic game, honestly. Like, it ends up being a really fun game. I almost fry like the rest of the lobby. Well, spoilers. Maybe I get destroyed, actually. Who knows? Am I lying? Am I telling the truth? No one knows. But right here, this is a good time to just kind of reset everything in the game. This is a dangerous position. Energy Depot is a spot that gets thirded a lot in higher elo. So, like, if I'm playing in Diamond or, Master Ranked, I would not do this very often, where I would just sit and craft kind of out in the open. But in this elo, I'm not too worried about someone trying to, like, ego challenge me. So, I feel fine here. And I'll just craft out in the open like a moron. But yeah, finally healed back up, made some bats. Kind of getting ready for our next fight is mainly what we're going to do. And then the next thing that I think would come into play here is exactly your positioning and your rotations. So right here, you're going to see exactly how I'm going to rotate up. I like going to this middle of the map area. It's very open. It's a very bad spot to get stuck in. It's a very highly contested spot where a lot of people are going to be fighting. But at the same time, it's a pretty nice spot to go to for easy rotations. So it's kind of like high risk, high reward, I guess you could play it off as. Ping a little Evo shield, even though all my teammates have level 3 bot receiver in the chat, as always, you know me. But yeah, so we played pretty good so far. Now we're just kind of rotating in, figuring out exactly what we want to do. There's only 9 squads left, 22 people left in the whole game, so we're doing well. Got good KP, got good RP. Everything's going pretty good. Now we just need to stay alive and fry out some kids, get to max, and then worry about our placement from there. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So the middle crate's not hit. If you didn't know, right here in this spot, the middle crate drops a really good loot. Always mainly something gold. Maybe sometimes it might just be a purple shield, but almost always some really good loot there. So I go ahead and loot that. It ends up only being a gold knockdown shield is what it is, I guess. And now I'm still kind of looting up, probably over looting at this point, but I think I was looking for a heavy mag, which I ended up finding, and that's pretty good. So, I mean, I found the heavy mag, so, you know, I guess it's worth it. Who knows? Climb up. Right here, you could hit the survey beacon if you're playing Bloodhound. It's probably a smart thing to do. You know, I should have hit the survey beacon for the team, but I see a trident, and, you know, I just want to go ego chow them instantly. I have to see how good they are. You know, I have to feel like I'm just a better player right here. So I'm just going to full send them all the way down in Bloodhound ult. Use my ult so I can see exactly when they're peeking me and when they're not. Right here, miss about 300 G7 scout shots, about 200 more. But finally hit a few shots. Look at this Octane. I just literally looked at some of these kids for a second. Like, he's literally just looking at our team. I just reload in his face. He does nothing. Unlucky for that kid. Right here, miss every bullet. God, I shouldn't have recorded the first game on, but right here, nice little G7 scout shots actually hitting this time with the hip fire and kind of destroy the Octane. Get a nice shot in on her, and I kind of go for the hip fire slide in. It doesn't work, but if you've noticed anything about Bloodhound, if you guys are playing Bloodhound, obviously, I need to go through a little more in depth of what I'm doing. This whole series, I'm going to be maining Bloodhound. I kind of think he's pretty much the best character for ranked, best character for KP. Gibby pushes here. I give my teammate the scan, so hopefully they can kind of see what's going on. Right here, I'm going to get beamed a little bit because Gibby shield swapped, but the G7 scout's just too strong, man. I probably should have switched to the flatline. I thought he was a little further away than he was. Pop a bat. I already have a red Evo shield pretty early on in the game. Only been in, this is our third team fight, I guess, but Mirage popped ult, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what Mirage it is. And look at where Gibby is. Like, I have no clue where this dude is. And right here, it gets a little bad again. My positioning, again, not great. My teammate's getting BM'd. I kind of try to help him out. I can't really see through the smoke. I'm just hip firing and praying, I guess you would say. So right here, Caustic pushes up on me. I miss almost every bullet. Almost get killed, like literally 1 HP again. Not a very smart way to play this, but then I make up for it. Look at this. Very, very good. Movement when the Mirage is kind of trying to push me, making sure that he can't find an angle, and then just the hip fire god goes to work. The kid literally lets me barrel stuff him, and my teammates spam ping banner, and I'm like, yeah, not getting your banner now, buddy. That's kind of a jerk thing to do. And I'm going to start looting up death boxes, and as soon as I start to try to loot up, look, I'm getting shot at instantly. I kind of grab some more stuff, just keep looking around. And because my teammate's going to ping his banner 300 times, you know, I got to loot the box, see if he's got a med kit. He doesn't, so, you know, I was just looking for a med kit, but I think I'm just going to end up giving up on that. I have 2 Phoenix kits, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just pop a Phoenix, alright? I won't wait on the med kit forever. My teammate's going to be a jerk, so I'll just pop a Phoenix kit. It is what it is, man. And make sure that this team isn't pushing because they heard the res. We got our teammates res. You know, I need to make sure that playing Bloodhound, need to keep scanning, making sure that no one's trying to push us, you know, is highly likely that you would get sent on in any other lobby whenever you res someone. So, you know, that's just kind of natural instincts, I guess you could say. But right now, my rotations aren't anything insane. We're not in circle, not really doing too much. We're just kind of looting up from these last 2 team fights. A lot of boxes to loot. And I want to pick shots at these kids that have been annoying me. You know, I can't wait to finally get the kill on these kids. They're getting on my last nerve. I hit that kid for a nice little headshot on 49. definitely a decent shot. And then there, Mirage kind of pushes down, so I give him the work, and then he pops ult and pushes back. So I'm like, there you go. Back him up real quick. You're not going to be sliding down on us, Junior. Right now, my only thought process is that I need heavy ammo. I only have 60 and 6, so 66 bullets total in reserve. Find some heavy ammo here, and just kind of looting up the box a little more. Don't really need bats, don't really need anything else, so just pop a cell and we'll keep it moving. So this team kind of stays up on the top. Make sure they're not pushing one last time. I have ult for our next fight, which is good. Bloodhound ult is something I think you should use every fight. He gets it back quite quick, or it gets it back quite quick, whichever way you want to look at Bloodhound. Not really a gender, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of an it. It doesn't know exactly what it is. So, gonna give some scans. My teammate pings that there's kids here. He's definitely right. There are kids here, but there ends up being 2 teams that collapse on us very fast. That team from the top instantly comes down on us. So my first instinct is that there's one kid. This is a fair 1v1 right here, and I have a red Evo. So unless this kid has me beat on Evo shield, I'm good. I kind of give him the beam. Probably should have moved around a little bit. My strafe game wasn't great there. Give another scan. Make sure I'm not being pushed. I end up seeing that I'm being pushed, so this is where Bloodhound comes into a lot of help. I saw this kid pushing, and now I can kind of go and destroy him. I'm in the middle of reloading, and he just kept pushing. Not really sure what he's doing there. But get the kill so I can get a little more extra Beast of the Hunt time, which is nice. Get a few more seconds of scannage. And I end up hearing a Wraith portal, so I know this team's going to get away from me. But it is what it is. I'm pretty sure that was the team from up top that was griefing us. I just kind of dumpstered 2 of their boys, so that's always fun, So I'm looking at the Wraith portal. Now is a smart thing that I can talk about. So I know those kids just went up to my right. So instead of me just sending up this hill, what I need to do is just kind of stop and wait for a scan. So right here, I know they're directly to my right somewhere, but I don't know where. So I give them a scan, and now I can rotate around the other side and grab a different angle. I know they're not on top of that building. I know they're not really close to that building, and they're not really going for it because now, as you can see, my teammates are getting shot at. I think Caustic ends up getting hit here. So, yeah, right there, Caustic gets hit. So I know they're not going to be up here. They're kind of taking shots at my team. And Bangalore pops ult, which is a big mistake if that was their Bangalore. I think it was ours, though. I don't know. Bangalore pops ult, and that ends up really screwing this team and getting me a lot of free kills. Caustic is trying to get away, but their last kid beams me. I don't know why I went for the scan there. I mean, I guess to help my team out, but I probably should have just crouched away first and then hit the scan on him. But, now I'm going to full send this kid. I'm shooting at the down kid like a jerk, and then there's the last kid. Hit him for 120. Teammate cleans it up. Good job, team. And, so now we finished that fight off too. Back to needing heavy ammo. 3 squads left in the game. We got 12 kills. We're doing pretty good this game. Like I said, the rotations haven't been on point because we're just kind of fighting everyone in the lobby. I have 12 kills. And if you noticed, I only had 2 kills, I think, or 3 kills when there were 22 people left. So now there's 3 squads left and I have 12. So, I've gotten 9 of the last however many kids that were alive. I've gotten a lot of the last kids, a lot of the little that were left, I guess you could say. So now I see that a care package dropped over here, so I'm going to grab that, and then we'll rotate the other way around because you don't want to rotate around like all the way around to the right here. It's just not a good rotation. Third circle is coming in 30 seconds, but I'm just telling my team, hey, looting the care package, find a prowler, which ends up being good or bad. I don't know. Maybe I missed my shots. Maybe I hit my shots. We'll find out pretty soon. The end of the game is coming up pretty quick now. The circle is getting a lot smaller. It's the 3rd ring, and I'm going to be looking to end this game as fast as I can. Obviously, I'm trying to get out of bronze, out of silver, out of gold as fast as I can and get into platinum. The next video will be in silver, so I guess a little more of something that you have to lose. You're actually losing RP before the game starts. You're down -12, so you actually have to play a little more of a game plan, but it's nothing crazy, man. I mean, 12 points is nothing. You get 1 KP, you're only -2, and you're good, Basically, silver is just as easy as bronze. Nothing really to it. But right here, just kind of figuring out where everyone is. I see some footsteps, but they're ancient footsteps from 1,000 seconds ago. I'm kind of dropping down towards this care package, and not really at the care package, just kind of figuring out where kids are, but I see the care package is falling, so I want to be near it. I see kids right in front of me. I try to ping to my team, and this kid gives me the beam. Hit him for 144, but look at me, man. I am 1 HP. I kind of got team shot by all three because I was just over peeking right there. A good team would have really punished me there. That was a pretty bad mistake. Bad positioning yet again. But here's a little better positioning. I grab a wall, hide, give a scan for my team. They scan back. I'm going to back up more because I'm still pretty weak. Overall, I don't want to get pushed right now, and it's a good thing. My team are taking shots at the kids because they're kind of trying to push me. They know they had me 1 HP, and I had a red shield, so, we're kitted. Now we can re-engage this fight. I have Prowler G7, so I'm pretty much chilling. Miss all my Prowler shots. Ugh, that was ugly. But right here, hit a few G7 scout shots. Hit one headshot, basically. I see the kid trying to BM, and I don't know why he's trying to BM like that. But now there's only one squad left. It's just a Caustic and one other kid because their other teammates downed. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this kid, give myself another free kill, get up to 14. Going to go ahead and fight Caustic. I don't even know whatever happened to that other kid, but I'm fighting Caustic and missing every shot with the Prowler. So as you can see, the Prowler was pretty much a mistake for me to grab, but it is still the best gun in the game. I think I'm just over hip firing, man. Just aim in, Nick Bay. Aim in with your gun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. That was bronze. We'll get into silver tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much all for me. Love you guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.